It doesn't look like the same human being. It just doesn't.
He lost the equivalent of a human being in weight.
We know Hawaiians are extremely tough. Mentally, it's the same person in there, of course. Just a very different, lighter shell.
Right hand on three, you must measure.
Last first-round knockout for Wolverine came in January of last year against the mechanic Vern Cathy.
1, 2.
Yep. Wow.
Okay.
I'm blown away.
Okay.
I honestly had a bad feeling that he was going to headbutt the table and be out unconscious, because it is such a dramatic amount of weight to lose. All of the structure of your body, your shoulders, the traps, the neck, everything has reduced massively in size. Either the Wolverine had a bad slap, and I gotta say it wasn't the best, to be fair, or he's in for a very long night, because the Crazy Hawaiian is the same guy.
Here we go. 15. 15. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go get it, baby. Come on. Come on, let's go.
He is ready and he is fired up. Wolverine getting the talking to from Jason Herzog. I think it was about keeping the feet planted. That was his warning.
He looks lean and mean. Getting that rotation ready.
There's your measure.
He's got the leverage. This would be crazy if he knocks him out.
1, 2.
Here we go.
Two equivalent.
We actually hit you clean that time too.
Two about even-ish shots.
This one, that's all right. That's what we're going.
Again, obviously, the heavier you are, the heavier the arm that is being swung, there's going to be more power.
Yeah, I'm going to make him move it up. Yeah.
Hey, let's go, baby. Go remind me who the Crazy Hawaiian is, okay? Let's go, baby. Let's go. You got it. You got it.
All right, one round down. Remember, championship matches go 5.
Same thing right here. Same thing. Bite down, brace hard. Stay right in there, baby. You got it.
The Crazy Hawaiian answers the question about the chin in the first round.
Let's get in there now. Let's get in there now.
Wolverine maybe just measuring him up. Didn't put all the juice he had behind that first slap. Let's see what he brings here in the second round. Nearly 1,000 days
right hand on
as the
three.
light
Right hand
heavyweight
on
champion
three.
of the world.
You must measure. There's your measure.
One thing that doesn't get smaller is that big old head of the Hawaiian. He felt that one. It's a good shot.
He's calling for it a little high. I don't think he's getting it.
We're on the
Crazy Hawaiian took it over. Again, all my fears out the window.
Pushing it.
Here we go. Let's go.
Ron fully expected also
Hey, all right, back to offense.
to knock him out in one round, because he's literally
a little too hard.
almost half the man he was before.
Hey, we need to come in a little bit and down. Hey,
Does that
right
start
on his
to play
fucking chin?
games?
Hear me? Let's go. Right on that chin, baby. Let's go.
You know what else the Crazy Hawaiian's able to do now, but he wasn't able to do in the past? Get a lot more rotation, right? Turn that body.
He wasn't able
Here we
to.
go.
He just
Fighter set. Fighter set. Hey, I'm good if you wind up. Just don't flinch and stuff. All right, here we go. You set. Right on three. Right on three. There's your measure.
All right, round 2. A disappointing start.
1,
but let's see what he's got here.
2.
That was a good shot. That was a solid impact.
They call it a fair blow. Didn't maybe get the follow-through that he was hoping for.
That was right on the jaw.
Man, I can't see it. I can't see the replay and the replays.
How strong is Wolverine's chin and neck to not even allow the follow-through?
Hey, Hey, watch the palm. You're leading a little bit
Yeah,
with the
so
palm.
the referee's warning.
Okay, so
Kerry's
full
saying,
hand. All right, here we go.
watch the palm.
Check.
And that's just what I was hesitating for. That it did look
I
like
talked to him. It's
ever so
close.
slightly, like he was leading
With the heel of the
the
palm.
palm, which of course is a foul. That's a club.
You know, a lot of guys,
Increases the power.
a lot of guys like to swing it almost like a hook, right? And you
Yeah.
can't lead with the base of the palm.
Okay. It's okay. Okay, after replay, foul, clubbing.
Yeah, that we did.
Point
I
clubbing.
didn't want to say it like I was willing it
1
into
point
existence,
clubbing.
but
1
it's
point
kind of what
clubbing.
I saw. So,
We're all right. We're all right.
the Crazy Hawaiian loses a point.
We're all right. Hey, we got two. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
Your eyes did not fool you on that one. You are absolutely correct, sir.
My eye rarely does.
My apologies, your eye, singular.
It's a good one, though.
It is
Oh,
damn
yeah.
good.
Working overtime constantly.
Yeah. He's got 2 minutes.
Right. Hey, he hit her. Okay.
All right, so remember, you get 2 minutes to recover. Of course, this is a 5-round match once again, so we got a long way to go.
Switch it up on him.
Yeah, that's why they're reading.
No, if you're confident with it, switch it up on him.
All right,
Okay?
here we go.
Hey,
And the
back
point
to the defense
deduction
for a
is
second. You're one on
massive.
defense, okay?
In a
Don't worry about
title
it from the
tilt
box.
like this, that's likely
He's
going to
might
go
come
back
down
and
and just take a
forth.
step or two out of the box. Okay? Stay right in that box.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, your
I
email
mean,
shots are not a problem.
I gave
Okay.
the Crazy Hawaiian the first round.
I seen that shit
But it was
from the
close.
I gave the Wolverine the
You can
second
hear it,
round,
you can
and
hear
then
it.
you
That's
got
the
the
biggest
point
thing, is you
deduction.
can hear the
So
difference.
essentially, Ron
I think
loses
you get
2 points on that round. Sorry, gains 2 points on that round.
Okay, whenever
should I
y'all
say.
are ready, we'll be ready. Whenever y'all are ready.
Okay,
40 seconds.
you got 40 seconds, 40 seconds. Hey, do you on this hit? Do
Getting
you
the
on this
coaching
hit,
from
okay?
Robert Trujillo. They're going
Show that power.
to use
See-
up
let's see
as
that
much
power,
of that
Wolverine.
2-minute clock as they
more
feel
speed in it.
necessary.
See
Yeah,
it.
but look at the Wolverine. He's like, bro, I've
30
been in
seconds,
nothing
baby. I'll
but
tell you when
title
you're close.
fights.
I know what I'm doing.
There's nothing you can teach me.
Okay, let's go, Blue.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm the most successful power slapper of all time.
20 seconds, Wolverine, 20 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Okay, fighter recovered.
Looking up.
Hey, don't squat so low. Up a little bit. Right there. Don't move right there. Okay,
I
hand
gotta
to
say,
count.
so impressive.
Okay,
for
right
the
hand on
Crazy
three,
Hawaiian.
right on
what he's
three.
been through this week, the dramatic
There's your
reduction in
measure.
size, but to still be as tough as ever.
1, 2.
Just to force a smile, but
Just like that. Just like
the pain
that.
just won't allow it.
Way to go. Good. Defense. Killing it, baby. Killing it, defense, okay? Hey.
Yeah, that one really affected him.
Is your hand all right? You gonna slap the flat?
Perfect shot.
Okay.
If you see it in the aftermath, he was trying to play some gamesmanship, but he just
Well, you could also see as he was walking away, Michael, he was kind of biting down on that mouthpiece, which indicates that you're making sure the jaw is not dislocated.
yeah, he was definitely stunned.
Got it. 15. You got 15. 15.
Playing to the crowd. Remember,
Let's go.
he's competing here. It burns memory.
Round 3 presented by Lucy Breakers, nicotine pouches with flavor that slaps harder and lasts longer.
Right there, don't move. Hand to count.
And the Crazy Hawaiian looking
Left
for a
on 3.
Lucy-like
Left hand
slap
on 3.
right here.
Left hand on 3. There's your measure.
Oh, he's changed hands.
Oh, he's done this before.
He has, but
There's your measure.
you have a dominant hand. You have a dominant
1.
side that is clearly stronger, more accurate, better coordination. Yeah, there you go. That was it's kind of a weak slap.
It wasn't as good as his previous two. I wonder if there's an injury that predicated that decision, or he just decided to switch it up.
Okay. Or just stay right in that box defensively. You're not doing anything to
Here we go, Blue.
Yeah, that was no problem for the
Yeah, a little
Wolverine.
bit of finger. Okay, we got to right. We got to move in just a little bit.
Blue, let's
Hey,
go.
you're good.
I think I have to. I wanna push it that way.
Yeah, go eat this next shot. All right, for you. Here we go. Same thing. No, but you got to get in. You got to get in. He's ready.
Here we go,
Mark
Blue.
Bordeaux doing a good
Okay,
job
starting round
coaching,
4.
as he always does, in the blue corner of the Crazy Hawaiian.
Up just a little bit.
Look at your
Right there.
scorecard. Has Wolverine up 29-27 after
Right there.
3.
You good? Right on 3. Right hand on 3. Right on 3.
Slowly
your
but
measure.
surely, these shots have been doing more damage. The last round was the worst one for the Hawaiian.
2.
Another tough one. He wants it high, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Come on, look.
We're going to look at the replay, but
We're going to look at
Right up
it.
here.
He's saying on top of the head, but
let's have a look here.
he's already ducking right there.
That's high. It's high.
That is high.
That's right on the edge. I
It's
don't know.
high. It's high.
And it's not on the jaw.
What's in your head?
It's high. Bring this back.
They've
Even
said
1-1.
fair blow.
It's high.
Okay, all right. Well,
Fair blow.
Ron was
Fair
lucky
blow.
there.
I don't feel like it was egregious. It was a
Let's go.
tad bit
Let's go.
high.
Here we
No.
go, Red.
Hey, we got 20. We got to get rid of it. Hey, back to right. Yes, you were high. It was high. It was high. Hey, lock in. Hey,
You know, it's interesting.
Put it on.
You see the dichotomy of these two guys. Wolverine,
Hey, put
he's
it on.
stoic, he gets up there. The Crazy Hawaiian's getting into the box a little bit late. He's talking to the crowd. He's complaining about
On
fouls.
2. Right
Yeah,
hand
You might
on
want to see him
2.
just
Right
locked in
hand
if
on
you're his
2.
coach here, huh?
Yeah, he's certainly very distracted
There's your measure.
by the environment. He is a natural showman. You can see that from the moment he walks out. He always plays to the crowd.
1.
But right now, he does have to lock it because, that was a better shot. The Wolverine gives a fist bump in acknowledgement. That was a good one.
That was a thumper.
That was the best shot from the Hawaiian all night.
Yeah. Good.
Got him right on the chin.
Looked a little shallow. Could have been just another inch or so deeper.
We got those ginger beard hairs flying everywhere.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next. Let's eat this shot and we'll talk about that in the next one, okay?
25.
Yep, 25.
Here we go, Blue.
Here we go. Let's go get it, baby. Right here. Last shot. Eat it.
Okay, look, you cannot dip your head.
Let's go.
Keep your head still and we're good. Yeah.
There's your scorecard going into round 5.
Yeah, he's
Right there, don't
tearing
move.
away.
Do not move, do not lean into it. Hand and count. Okay, right
But
hand
the
on
Hawaiian
3,
with
right
his
on
best
3.
shot of the match last time out.
There's your
So
measure.
See if Wolverine brings a little extra juice here.
1,
for the final round,
2.
last swing.
Fair blow.
But he
All day.
Hey, that was
Put the
best hit of
lipstick
match.
on with
Best
that
hit of the
shot.
match right
All
there.
day, brother. All day.
See the damages are swelling to the surface of the face there. With the
Look at me.
Crazy
I'm gonna be
Hawaiian.
100% honest with you. You have to knock his ass out right here. Okay? Let it all fly. You have nothing to lose. Let it all fly.
The butcher
Okay?
Yeah.
Right hand. You need
trying to rev him up, saying you got nothing to
right there.
lose.
Okay,
All the way
last
through.
You got to let it all out.
Last shot.
You got to get the knockout here.
Right here. Right here. Come on.
Okay, last
Make it
try.
count.
Round 5.
Make it count. We're at 20. 20. Take another 10. Take another 10. Get in.
Here we go, Blue.
Go get it. Hey, right here is the last shot, baby. Last shot.
Okay, last strike.
the Crazy Hawaiian's wife in the
Okay, right hand
crowd
on
looking
3.
on.
Stay set right there. Right on 3. Right on 3.
Why don't we eat this and we
He
win?
has to go all in on this shot, Bisping.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions. Obviously, the memory of Vern White. His wife is right there. He wants to
There's
reclaim
your
the title,
measure.
become the champion, and this is the final slap of the evening. What can he do?
1, 2.
Can he pull it off? Whoa! That was a big shot, though.
Fair blow.
The way he knocked the head back.
That was underneath the chin, almost lifted him up.
Big respect there between the two of them. Love to see that. Obviously, the Crazy Hawaiian has just had just an awful week.
And there is the late, great Vern White. Going to the judges' scorecards, and this is how you have it. You gave the Crazy Hawaiian the 5th and final round, but according to your scorecards, not going to be enough.
I mean, look at that, though. That was a really good shot. The way Wolverine's head went back, I was like, whoa, has he done it? Has he knocked him out? Has he clubbed him, though? That's the question. Kind of palm forward. heel of the palm.
That clubbing foul early is a huge deal right now, that point deduction.
It is. I'll say this, though. I did have some fears and concerns with the Crazy Hawaiian. I did wonder. I didn't think it was humanly possible to lose that amount of weight and still be able to perform at this kind of level. He proved me wrong. The chin's still there. The power, all right, granted, it's not the same as what he had at super heavyweight, but that's to be expected. That's only natural. He'd be proud. You made him proud. He's holding up a picture of Vern White, who was here right in front of us. And he would be proud. And maybe this is the release now. Maybe he just blocked everything out all week. You know, you just... can you imagine? They used the jaws of life to save his wife. Vern, his longtime trainer and close friend, passed away. Driving on the road here to compete.
Just so crazy. Now for the official decision, brought to you by VeChain, the crypto token partner of Power Slap. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 47, 47, 49, 45, and 48, 46 for the winner by majority decision. And still Power Slap light heavyweight champion of the world, Wolverine.